All right, I'm putting the playlist in one more time, just for funsies. And we'll just have a nice relaxing flow today. So just start off in your back in Shavasana, and that will be the vibe of this class, maybe, unless I think of it in a different way. Right, Gina? Depends on the music. Okay, so you're laying down all the way onto your mat. Just start to let the body be heavy there, just to have some gratitude being right here. Thank you so much for joining me this evening. It's so fun to have this on Thursday nights. It will be flowy, it will be whatever it is, but just don't overthink what anything is supposed to look like. You're just having fun. Do what you can, do what you want to. Always know that you can intensify, know that you can modify. Just have fun on your mat, all that I care about. So I'm gonna get the music ready on my end. And maybe you start to just find your way into Supta Baddha Konasana, soles of the feet together, knees spread wide, one hand to belly, one hand to heart, just for a moment. And you'll just reset here. Maybe your eyes are closed. Maybe you're thinking about how you want to show up on your mat this evening. And then just have no expectations while you're just showing up for you. Let's start to just focus on our breath. Think about that intention that you want to set today. And then just start to exhale all the air out of the lungs. Have a deep inhale through the nose, big breath in as you fill up the lungs and hold at the top for the inhale. Exhale, HA. Again, deep inhale through the nose, big breath in as you fill up and hold at the top. Exhale, HA. Again, deep inhale through the nose, fill it on up. Exhale, HA. And then start to breathe in a little bit deeper, filling up the lungs a little bit more as you hold at the top, and then seal your lips this time. And then just exit the breath through the nose, creating that strong Ujjayi breath. Again, deep inhale through the nose, fill up that breath as you hold at the top. Exhale through your nose. And then one more time with intention, deep inhale breath as you fill it on up. Exhale through your nose. And then just keep that continuous breath throughout this class. You can pick up your cell phone and start your Spotify playlist right now. Start it, start it, start it. Alrighty, so you're still focusing on that breath. Start to bring the knees together. Start to hug the knees into the chest. Maybe you start to rock the hips side to side. Maybe going in circles in one direction if you want to. Maybe going in circles in the opposite direction, just being on your mat, grounding down. Then you're just gonna send your legs straight out to the sky. Flex your toes back towards your face. Take your hands underneath your hips. Deep inhale through the nose. Exhale, lower the feet 2 inches off of the mat. Maybe you lift the shoulder blades up. Now hug the knees into the chest. Exhale back towards the front of the mat. Send your legs up high. Exhale, lower. Bring the knees into the chest. Exhale, lower, straighten. Lift the hips high. Exhale, lower. Knees into the chest, and then straighten. Now lift the hips, lift up, and then lower down. Lift the hips when you hug the knees into the chest, and lower. Inhale, lift up, and lower. Knees into the chest, and lower. Lift the hips up, and lower. Hold here, gaze at your toes, and pulse. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and flutter. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and scissor. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Slowly start to rise those legs up as you're scissoring all the way to the top. Take your hands, touch your toes, and pulse. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Spread the legs for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 feet together, pulse, up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Spread the legs and pulse. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hold. Bring the soles of the feet together. You're still reaching your hands towards the front of the room. Pulse forward. 1. We're just warming up the abs. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hug the knees into the chest. We're just warming up the body. Start to rock and roll towards the front of the room. Just a few rocks. Making your way into a tabletop. Stacking the shoulders and stacking those hips. Finding that neutral spine. You can start to wag the hips side to side. You can go in circles. Be okay on your mat. Go in circles in the opposite direction. And then come back to center, palms down, fingertips towards the front of the room. Stack the shoulders, stack the hips. And then just inhale, drop the belly, look up, deep inhale, breath. Exhale, round the spine, look through the legs. Inhale, belly down, shift your gaze up. Exhale, round. Again, belly down, shift your gaze up. Exhale, round. Now come back to a neutral spine, root down through that left hand and that left knee, and find your way into a modified Vashisthasana with the left knee down, holding here. Now start to lift that right foot off of the mat. Foot is hip width disc, or in line with the hip. Now send your right foot towards the right side of the room, so send it forward. And as you send it forward, peel that right shoulder open, so that right hand opens. Look up towards the sky. Breathing here for 3, 2, come back into your tabletop, stacking the shoulders and stacking the hips. Root down through that right hand and lift that left hand high. So you're stacking those shoulders, stacking those hips. Start to lift that left foot off of the mat, flex the toes. Now send that left foot towards the left side of the room, peel that left shoulder back, look up, gaze up, flare your toes, holding here, 5, 4, 3, 2, back to a tabletop hold. Now you're gonna lift the knees, tuck your toes, lift the knees 2 inches off of the mat. Now bring your big toes to touch. Start to spread the knees wide, pushing your chest back towards the feet. Hold here, gaze forward, stay for an inhale breath. Exhale, go into a high plank. Now start to bend the knees, start to hover that chest, push the chest back. Exhale, come into that high plank. One more time, deep inhale through the nose. Exhale to high plank. Hold here, push the heels forward, shoulders down away from the ears. Deep inhale through the nose. Exhale, chaturanga, lower halfway. Squeeze the elbows into the sides of the ribs. Toes come down, thighs lift. Exhale to downward facing dog. This is your first downward facing dog, so you can start to pedal at that puppy. Bending the knees, pedaling out those heels, spread the fingers wide. Push your chest further back towards your shins. Let the head hang heavy. Start to push your chest back. Take the creases out of your wrists. You'll find that nice deep downward facing dog. Holding here. Now start to walk your hands towards the back of the mat. You'll find your way into a forward fold with feet hip width distance. Grab opposite elbows, just hang in that ragdoll, letting the head hang heavy as you rock side to side. And then you'll bring your hands down to the mat, walk yourself into a high plank. Deep inhale through the nose, exhale chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale to downward facing dog. Walk your hands towards your feet. Bring your feet together. Circle, sweep your arms, go high as you fill up that breath for the inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Circle, sweep, the arms go high as you inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Walk your hands into a high plank. Let's see what we're gonna do today. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, fill upward dog. Exhale to downward facing dog. Let's move on. Inhale, bend your knees, gaze forward. Walk or float to the top of your mat as you halfway lift flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Circle, sweep your arms, go high as you inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift, flat back, inhale. Exhale, chaturanga, high to low push up. Move with your breath. As you inhale, you upward dog. As you exhale, you HA to the beautiful. Let's do that again. Bend your knees as you gaze forward. Exhale, walk or float to the top as you halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Circle, sweep the arms, go high as you inhale. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, chaturanga. So we're just flowing, moving with breath. You inhale when you upward dog, and you exhale, downward facing. Right leg goes up to the sky as you inhale. Exhale, bring your knee to your nose. Inhale, reach, lengthen, rise. Exhale, knee to your left elbow. Inhale, reach, lengthen. Exhale to your right elbow. Hold here, touch that right elbow, and then try to bring that knee down to your right wrist. Now bring that knee over to your left wrist and bring it up towards that left elbow. Hold here. Straighten out that leg to the left. Left hand comes up, hips go high, head falls back, heel open. Then back to three-legged dog, right leg goes up to the sky. Exhale, bring your foot in between your hands, crescent lunge, back heel as high as the hands go up. So your feet are hip width distance. Gosh, this music is very exciting for what we're not doing. Holding here. Back heel is high, push that heel forward. Stack your right knee right over the heel. Beautiful, nice job. Shoulders are down away from the ears. Start to shift your gaze in between the fingertips. Hold here. Fill up your breath. Draw your hands back as you inhale. Exhale, plant the hands, chaturanga, high to low. Just moving with intention. Inhale, fills you to upward facing dog. Exhale, resets you back into that downward dog. Now left leg goes up to the sky as you inhale. Exhale, knee to your nose with breath. Inhale, reach, lengthen. Exhale, knee to your right elbow. Inhale, reach, lengthen. Exhale, knee to your left elbow. Hold it at that left elbow. Now bring the knee down to the left wrist. Now bring that knee over to the right wrist. Bring that knee up towards the right elbow. Straighten out that leg, wild thing. Right hand comes up, hips go high, always knowing that you can modify or skip anything completely. Beautiful job. Find your way back to that three-legged dog as the left leg goes up to the sky. Exhale, bring that foot in between the hands, crescent lunge. Back heel stays high. Stack your left knee. Feel okay in this moment. Straighten out that right leg. Square your hips, square your shoulders forward. Maybe you start to shift in between your hands. As you look up towards those hands, have energy through those fingertips. Hold here. Draw back a little bit more. Exhale, chaturanga, just moving with your breath. Your inhale will fill you to upward facing dog, and your exhale will HA to the beautiful. Inhale, bend your knees, gaze forward. Exhale, walk or float to the top as you halfway lift flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Circle, sweep the arms, go high as you inhale. Now sit down into your chair, holding here. Sit a little bit deeper into the hips. Breathing here. Maybe you spread the toes, have more weight into the heels, shoulders down and back away from the ears. Have a deep breath in through the nose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift flat back. Exhale, chaturanga, just move with your breath. Still warming up, nice work. Inhale, fills up dog. Exhale, resets you to downward dog. Now we'll move on. Right leg steps forward, rise up to crescent lunge. Deep inhale through the nose. Now root down through all four corners of that foot and rise into a revolved half moon, balancing on that standing right leg. Holding here. Flex that left foot. Your hips are square. In 5 seconds, you're gonna pendulum up, kicking that left leg forward. In 5, 4, 3, 2, start to pendulum up like a single-legged Tadasana, lifting that left leg high as you twist your arms open towards the left side of the room. Holding here. Flex that foot, just standing in your own power. Breathe here, and then find your way into an extended crescent, sending your left hand forward. Hold. So your right hand is back behind you. I don't know if you can see it, but your left hand is forward. Breathing here. This is your exhale breath. Inhale, come into Skandasana, bending the left knee as the right hand comes down and the left hand comes up. Holding here. Stay here for your inhale breath. Exhale to revolved side angle, re-bending that right knee. Peeling open. Maybe shift your gaze up towards that right thumb. Back heel stays down onto the mat. Keep your legs exactly where they are. And then reverse your warrior. Right hand goes up to the sky as you inhale. Stay. And then chaturanga. That's a lot of stuff for the first flow. It'll be fine. Inhale, fill upward facing dog. Exhale, HA to the ha. Nice work. Left leg steps forward, rise up to crescent lunge. Deep inhale as you draw the hands back, and then you find that revolved half moon, balancing on that standing left leg. So right hand is down, left hand is up or to the low back. Hold here. Breathe here. You're gonna stay exactly where you are, but when you lift that right leg forward, you're gonna twist your arms open to the right. So stay here for a moment. And when you're ready, send that right leg forward as you twist the hands open to the right. Hold here, flex that foot. Breathing. 4, 3, 2, pendulum that right ball of the foot goes down as you send that right hand forward. Holding. Hover the belly, but keep your chest square with the mat. Now inhale, Skandasana with the left hand down, right hand goes high. Deep inhale through the nose. Exhale into a revolved side angle towards the front of the room. So re-bending that left knee and you're twisting that left hand back. Holding here. Keep your legs exactly where they are. Now reverse your warrior. Deep inhale through the nose. Exhale, chaturanga, high to low push-up. I'm sure you got all that. You're doing great. Inhale fills you to upward facing dog for the breath in. Exhale, HA to the ha. Beautiful. We'll do that again. Inhale, bend your knees, gaze forward. Exhale, walk or float to the top as you halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Circle, sweep your arms, go high as you inhale. Exhale, sit down into your chair. Deep inhale as you draw the hands back more. Exhale, forward fold. Crow pose or halfway lift. Exhale, chaturanga, high to low push-up. Deep inhale fills you up, dog. Exhale, HA, ha. Right leg steps forward, crescent lunge. Deep inhale, breath. Exhale into a revolved half moon. Start to kick that left leg forward as you twist your arms open to the left. Exhale to an extended side angle, extended crescent lunge, left hand forward. Inhale, Skandasana with the right hand down. Exhale into a revolved side angle. Reverse your warrior as the right hand comes up. Exhale, plant the hands, three-legged dog. Right leg goes up to the sky. Exhale, bend the knee, stack the hips, stay right here. Roll out that ankle in one direction. And then roll out that ankle in the opposite direction. Back to three-legged dog. Exhale, chaturanga, maybe leaving that leg up. Deep inhale, fills up dog. Exhale, HA to the ha. Left leg steps forward, rise up to that crescent lunge. Deep inhale, breath. Exhale into a revolved half moon. I'm gonna call it single-legged Tadasana as you bring your right knee up or foot straight. Exhale into an extended crescent right hand forward. Inhale, Skandasana with the left hand down. Exhale into a revolved side angle. Reverse your warrior, left hand goes high. Exhale, plant the hands, three-legged dog. Left leg goes up to the sky. Exhale, bend the knees, stack the hips. Stay right here. Roll out that ankle in one direction. Maybe rolling out that ankle in the opposite direction. Back to three-legged dog. Exhale, chaturanga, high to low. Inhale, fills up dog. Exhale, HA to the beautiful job. Inhale, bend your knees, gaze forward. Exhale, walk or float to the top of the mat as you halfway lift flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Circle, sweep the arms, go high as you inhale. Exhale, sit down into your chair. So now you're sitting deep into that chair. Bring your hands to heart center. Reach the crown of the head forward and find your prayer twist. Left elbow to the outside of that right knee. Push that right palm down into the left. Sit a little bit deeper into your hips. Knees are in line. Hips are square. Open up your arms or go into that side crow if that is part of your practice. Just have fun with it, Gina. Hips below the heart. Take this where you want to. Awesome job. 4, 5, 4, 3, 2. Slowly come back to that Utkatasana chair pose. Now find your way into a revolved half moon. Left leg goes back. Inhale, single-legged Tadasana, or you straighten out that leg. Exhale into extended crescent, left hand forward. Inhale, Skandasana, bend deep into that left knee. Exhale into a revolved side angle. Reverse your warrior as the right hand comes high. Exhale into a side angle. Beautiful, hold here. Push that right knee away with the right elbow. You can always bring that elbow to that thigh. You can always send your left hand towards the front of the room or send both hands towards the front of the room. Inner rotate your palms. Peel that left shoulder back. Nice job. Take this where you want to. Holding here, deep bend in that right knee. And then reverse your warrior once again. Exhale, plant the hands, three-legged dog. Right leg goes up to the sky. Exhale, bend the knees, stack the hips, stay or flip your dog. Knowing that you can stay in a three-legged or you can flip your dog. Otherwise, be okay with where you are. Find that fullest expression as you kick that right leg back to three-legged dog for your own inhale breath. And then you flow through your vinyasa high to low. Inhale fills you upward facing dog. Hold right here. And then go back to a low push-up. So now you're in that nice low push-up. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, low push-up. Inhale, high plank. Exhale to low push-up. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, low push-up. It's fun. Inhale, high plank. Plank, hold here. Root down through that left hand. Right hand comes up for Vashisthasana, side plank. So you're stacking those shoulders, you're stacking the hips, you're flexing your toes back towards the face. Engage the abdominals. Hips are high. Know that you can bring the left knee down to the mat. Take this where you want to take this as you lift, 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 and then flow through your vinyasa high to low. Just moving with your breath. Inhale fills you to upward facing dog. Exhale, HA to the beautiful. Deep inhale through the nose. Exhale, HA. Inhale, bend your knees, gaze forward. Exhale, walk or float to the top as you halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Circle, sweep your arms, go high as you inhale, and then sit down into your chair. Bring your hands to heart center. Reach the crown of the head forward, and right elbow goes to the outside of that left knee, just pushing that left palm down into the right. Knees in line, hips are square, booty below the heart. You know that you can always open up your arms. You can always take this into a side crow if that is in your practice. Jeez Louise. Find your expression. Hips sit a little bit lower maybe. Knowing that right after this, we'll come back into that chair and find revolved half moon again. For funsies. For 5, beautiful. 4, 3, 2, come back to center, Utkatasana chair pose. Now right leg goes back behind you, revolved crescent. Revolved half moon. Inhale, send that right leg forward as the hands open up to the right. Exhale, extend your crescent lunge. Inhale, skandasana, bend deep into that right knee. Exhale into a revolved side angle. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Left hand goes high. Exhale into a side angle now. You can rest that elbow on that thigh, but you're lengthening through the right fingertips. Holding here. You can start to send your right hand towards the front of the room if you like to do that. You can start to send both hands towards the front of the room. I'm just walking around, so this is fun for me, right? Woo! Feel that right shoulder back. Sit a little bit deeper into the hips. 5, 4, 3, 2. Keep low as you reverse your warrior once again. Exhale, plant the hands. 3-legged dog. Left leg goes up to the sky. Exhale, bend the knees, stack the hips, stay or flip your dog. Knowing that you can stay in that 3-legged dog, but the hips go high and the head falls back. Take this where you want to take this. And then you'll come back into that 3-legged dog. Left leg goes high. Exhale, chaturanga, high to low. Hold here. Oh, just kidding. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, back to a low push-up. Inhale, high push-up. Exhale, low push-up. Inhale, high. Exhale, low. Inhale, high. Root down through that right hand. Vashisthasana, side plank. Stacking the heels and stacking the hips. Flex your toes back towards your face. Modify if you want to, bringing that right knee down to the mat. Intensify lifting that left leg. Otherwise, you just stay exactly where you are, or you do whatever variation feels best for you. Find that expression. 4, 3, 4, 2. Flow through your vinyasa, high to low push-up. Moving with your breath as you inhale, you upward facing dog. As you exhale, you reach back into that downward facing. Beautiful. I think our warm-up is complete. Inhale, bend your knees, gaze forward. Exhale, walk or float to the top of the mat as you halfway lift flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Circle, sweep your arms, go high. Holding here. Now you're gonna bring your left hand to the side body, palm facing up. You're gonna bend your left knee, grab the inner foot with that left hand. Then you squeeze the knees together as you lengthen through the right fingertips. Exhale, find your dancer's pose. Just a strong, stable foundation in that right foot. Try to kick as far as you can, and if you reach as far as you can, maybe you reach that right hand forward. Maybe sugar cane if you like to go there. Otherwise, you take this where you want to take this. Find that dancer's pose. Focus on your breath. Beautiful. Fullest expression. 4, 3, 4, 2, 1. Now release that left leg and open up into that half moon. So now right hand is down and left hand is up. Try to stack your left hip right over the right. Flex the toes. Lift that heel a little bit higher. Deep inhale through the nose. Exhale into a revolved half moon. Left hand comes down, right hand comes up. Do what we just did. Pendulum up, left leg goes forward. Twist your hands open to the left. Exhale to extended crescent, reaching that left hand forward. Inhale, skandasana, bend deep into the left knee. Hold right here. So from right here, you're gonna stay exactly where you are. You can watch me if you want to. You're gonna stay here for the inhale, and when you exhale, find Shiva squat. So you're gonna do this at your own pace. Back to that skandasana. Exhale into a Shiva squat. Hands to heart center, knee tucks behind that calf. You can keep your hands to heart center as you bend deep, and then you go back into that Shiva squat. Go back into that skandasana, back into that Shiva, back into skandasana, back into the Shiva. Hold here. Standing splits as the left leg goes high. Yay! Beautiful. You can take your right hand around the right calf. You can take 2 hands around that calf, your choice. Or you can play with going into handstand. So you take this where you want to, maybe bringing that forehead towards the shin. I always say never care about what it looks like. How does it feel? How does it feel in the body? Find that expression. Continue to kick, kickity, kick. Now root both hands down to the mat, bend the right knee a lot, and you're just gonna kick up and switch legs. So now you're on your left leg, yes? Perfect. Your left leg is down. Reverse your warrior. Deep inhale through the nose. Exhale, revolve side angle. Right hand down, left hand high. Inhale, reverse your warrior, left hand up. Exhale to a side angle. Now that you're in that side angle, take that right hand to the low back, coming into a half bind. Maybe go into a full bind, connecting the hands behind you. Maybe bird of paradise, if that is in your practice. Good, you're all doing well. Nice, sensei. Beautiful. I love this song. Take this where you want to take this. Maybe you extend that left leg. Awesome. Find your fullest expression, and then you'll come back into that side angle. Side angle, just open up your arms. Reverse your warrior once again. Exhale, plant the hands, three-legged dog. Left leg goes up to the sky. Exhale, knee to your nose. Inhale, reach, lengthen. Exhale to your left elbow. Inhale, reach, lengthen. Exhale to your right elbow. Hold here. Now bring the knee down to that right wrist. Bring the knee over to the left wrist. Now bring that knee up towards that left elbow. Hold here or fly. 4, 5. Otherwise, just glue it there. You're doing perfect. 4, 3. Awesome. 2, 1. Back to three-legged dog. Exhale. Flow through your vinyasa once again. Inhale fills you upward doggy. Exhale, HA down dog. Just relax asana. Inhale, bend your knees, gaze forward. Exhale, walk or float to the top as you halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Circle, sweep your arms, go high. Left hand stays high, right arm comes to the side body, palm facing up. Bend your right knee. Grab your inner foot or ankle, and then you bring the knees together, lengthening through the left fingertips. Knees are together. Exhale, kick into that hand. Woo. If you ever fall, you just come right back into it. Always being okay with falling. No perfectionism on your mat. Maybe you're in sugarcane. Take this where you want to for 5, 4, 3, 2, open up to that half moon. Left hand is down, release the right leg, and stack that right hip over the left. Stack your shoulders. Energy through your fingertips. Stay right here, stay here. Lift the heel a little bit higher, flare your toes. Inhale through the nose, exhale into a revolved half moon. Beautiful. Now inhale, bring your right leg forward as you twist your hands open to the right side of the room. Exhale, extended crescent, right hand forward. Inhale, skandasana with the left hand down. Now hold here. You can bring your hands to heart center. And when you exhale, bring that left foot down and find Shiva squat, tucking the right knee behind that calf. Inhale, back to skandasana. Exhale into the Shiva squat. Inhale, back to skandasana. Exhale to Shiva. Inhale, skandasana. Exhale to Shiva. Let's do one more. Back to skandasana. Exhale to a Shiva. Hold here. And then find your way into a standing splits. Right leg is high. Take this where you want to. Breathe here, listening to the body. Find your way into a handstand if you like to do that. Otherwise, just hang out right here. Playing with your balance if you want to bring left hand around the calf, maybe 2 hands around that calf. Take this where you want to take this. Continue to kick, kick, kick. Then both hands will come down to the mat. Rebend that left knee and just kick up. And you switch legs. So now the right leg is down and the left leg is up. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Right hand high. Exhale, revolved side angle. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Right hand high. Exhale, side angle, and you can stay here. You can take that left hand to the low back, coming into that half bind. You can come into a full bind, connecting the hands behind you. Bird of paradise if you did that on the other side. So just mirroring whatever you did on the other side. Having fun with your practice. Sides of the mouth upwards, right, James? Yes. Help, help, help. Find your fullest expression, and then you'll find your way back into that side angle, just opening up your arms, nice work. Keep your legs where they are and just reverse your warrior once again. Exhale, plant the hands, single, three-legged dog as you inhale. Exhale, knee to your nose. Inhale, reach, lengthen. Exhale to your right elbow. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale to your left elbow, hold here. Now bring the knee down to that left wrist. Bring the knee over to the right wrist, and then up towards that right elbow. Stay here or fly for 5. Beautiful. 4, 3, 2, back to three-legged dog. Right leg goes high, and you can chaturanga or just find your way into a downward facing dog, just moving with intention, finding your way back. HA to the ha. Beautiful. Inhale through the nose. Exhale, HA. I started off kind of complicating. Now start to maybe hover the knees 2 inches off of the mat. Hover the knees, hover the knees, hover the knees. Maybe you walk your hands in a little bit. Knees are hovering. Zip up the belly to spine. Holding here. Send your right leg towards the back of the room. Left knee hovers. Pulse that right leg for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, three-legged dog for the inhale breath. Exhale, bring that foot in between the hands, crescent lunge. So you're back to your crescent lunge for the inhale. This time, just extend the hands towards the front of the room. Hold here as you lengthen. Exhale, you just cactus the arms, but keep the legs exactly where they are. Lengthen, inhale. Exhale, cactus. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, cactus. Bring your hands to heart center and twist. Left elbow to the outside of the right knee. Pushing that right palm down into the left. You can open up your arms. Breathing here. Holding here. Open up your arms just for a moment. Rise the chest up. Exalted crescent. Right hand to left hamstring. Left hand goes high as you inhale. Exhale, open up into warrior 2. Inhale, star pose. Both hands go high. Exhale, horse stance. Sit deep into the hips. Holding here. I don't know what I want to do. I don't know how much time I have. Inhale, star pose. Big breath in. Exhale, horse stance. Inhale, star pose. Exhale, skandasana. Bend deep into that left knee. Shiva squat when you're ready. Exhale, back to that skandasana. Stay here for an inhale. Exhale, back to that Shiva squat. Now stand all the way up, bringing that left knee up to a tabletop. Exhale, find your way into a figure 4. Crossing that left heel right over the right knee, hands to heart center. You can take this where you want to take this. You can have this time to have a nice stretch, or you can bring your hands down to the mat. You can bend your elbows. You can start to tuck the left toes around that right tricep, maybe playing with lifting that right leg up to the sky, your choice. Otherwise, you stay in your figure 4. Breathing here. 4, 3, 4, 2, 1. Single-legged Tadasana as you inhale. Exhale, warrior 3. Reach your hands forward. Reach your left leg back. Inhale, warrior 1 and breath in. Exhale, back open to warrior 2. Flip your palm as you reverse your warrior. Exhale, plant the hands, chaturanga, high to low. See, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just making shit up. Inhale, fills you to upward facing dog. Exhale, HA to the ha. Great job. Do we do crescent lunge? Inhale, left leg goes up to the sky. Exhale, bring that foot in between the hands, crescent lunge. Deep inhale through the nose. Exhale, extend the hands towards the front of the room. Hold here, stay here, lengthen. Exhale, cactus the arms. Inhale, reach, lengthen. Exhale, cactus. One more, lengthen, hold here. Exhale, cactus. Now bring your hands to heart center and twist. Right elbow to the outside of the left knee, pushing that left palm down into the right. You can open up your arms here, or you can stay exactly where you are. Breathing here. Holding here. You can open up your arms, otherwise we'll all open them up together in 5, in 4, 3, 2, open up those arms, rise the chest up, left hand to right hamstring as the right hand goes up to the sky. Exhale, open up into a warrior 2. Inhale, star pose, both hands go high. Exhale, horse stance, sit deep into your hips. Inhale, hands go high. Exhale, horse stance. Inhale, hands go high. Exhale, back to a warrior 2. Flip your palm as you reverse the warrior. Exhale, what the hell did I do? Side angle, no. Oh no. Nope. Reverse your warrior once again. Exhale to side angle. Just don't worry about it. Reverse the warrior freaking again. Exhale, plant the hands, 3-legged dog. Left leg goes up to the sky as you inhale. Exhale, chaturanga. Don't overthink it. I don't know why I went this far. I know what I missed now. Exhale, back to a downward facing dog. Inhale, bend your knees, gaze forward. Exhale, walk or float to the top of the mat as you halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Circle sweep, the arms go high as you inhale. Now lift that left knee up to a tabletop and find your figure 4. Why did you guys not tell me I forgot about this? Stack your left heel over your right knee, hands to heart center. You can stay exactly where you are, or you can bring your hands down to the mat, your choice. Unless that was the wrong leg, please do not Venmo me for this class. Your right leg should be over your left knee. It was my bad. I'm positive. I'm positive. We're gonna scratch this from our flow in 5 seconds. Take this where you wanna take this on this side. 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, come back to a single-legged Tadasana. Don't worry about going into that warrior 1 again. Exhale, sit deep into the hips. Inhale, hold here. Exhale, forward fold. Crow pose or halfway. Lift flat back. Exhale, Chata freaking Ranga, high to low. Deep inhale fills you upward dog. Exhale to downward facing dog. Right leg steps in between the hands, warrior 1. Back heel comes down, hands come up. Exhale, just open up into warrior 2. Flip your palm, stay right here. Exhale, extend the hands towards the front of the room. Hold here. Deep bend in that right knee. Now reverse your triangle as you straighten out your right leg and the right hand goes high. Exhale to Trikonasana, right hand down, left hand comes up. Stack your shoulders, peel that left shoulder back. Make sure your back left heel is at a 45-degree angle. You can always play with any kind of variation you want to play with. Gosh dang it. Breathing, holding. And then you'll rise all the way back up. Turn your right toes in. Interlace your hands at your low back. Squeeze the shoulder blades down and back. Exhale, flat back, forward fold. Opportunity to go into a tripod headstand if you'd like to go there. Otherwise, just stay exactly where you are. Beautiful. Try to bring your hips more in line with the heels. And then when you're ready, slowly bring the feet back down towards the ground, hands right beneath you. Walk yourself into a low lunge. Bring your left knee down and the hands can come up. Moon pose, shoulders down and back. Deep breath in. Exhale, half split. Straighten out that right leg. Flex the toes back towards your face. You can go into a full splits if you want to go there. Otherwise, you can take your left hand right around that right foot. For 3, for 2, 1. Find your way back into a moon pose. Hands go high as you inhale. Exhale, forward fold at the top of your mat. Inhale, circle, sweep. The arms go high. Deep breath in. Exhale, cactus the arms. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Inhale, hands come up. Exhale, forward fold. Crow pose or halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, chaturanga, high to low push up. Inhale, fills you upward dog. Exhale, HA to the left leg steps forward, rise up to warrior 1. Back heel is down as the hands come up. Exhale, open up into a warrior 2. Flip your palm and hold here as you hinge forward. Exhale, extend the hands towards the front of the room. Hold here, deep bend in that left knee. And then reverse the triangle as you straighten out both legs. Left hand comes up. Exhale to a Trikonasana. Left hand comes down. Right hand comes up. Not a lot of weight in your left hand. You're lengthening through the right fingertips. If you want to, you can take your right hand to your low back. You can send your left hand towards the front of the room if you like to do that. Otherwise, stay exactly where you are. Whew. Breathing here. Holding here. And then you'll rise all the way up. Turn your left toes in. Hands up to the sides as you squeeze the shoulder blades together. And then flat back, forward fold. Take the hands to the knife edges of the feet. Actively pulling that crown of the head in the direction towards the ground. You can go into a tripod headstand. You can also go into some twists. If you want to bring the left hand down and the right hand goes up. Breathing here, yes. And if you had one hand up, you'll just switch hands. So right hand will come down, left hand will come up, or whatever hand you did not do already. And if you're in a tripod headstand, you can slowly start to bring your feet all the way down to the mat. Hands all the way down to the mat. Walk yourself into a low lunge towards the front of the room. Right knee comes down, hands come up, moon pose. Deep breath in. Exhale, half split. Straighten out that left leg. Flex the toes back towards your face. You can go into a full split. You can take right hand to the outside of that left foot on the knife edge. Listen to your body. It's not about being the most flexible person in the Zoom room. It's just being mobile. How can I stay mobile for as long as I can in my life? Giving less shits, right, Gina? Mm-hmm. Flex the toes. I'm still beating myself up. For 3, I'm stopping. 2, 1. Slowly find your way into that moon pose. Deep inhale through the nose. Exhale, forward fold with feet hip width distance at the top of the mat. Yay! Take your 2-piece fingers, hook them around the big toes. Bend your knees as much as you'd like to make that happen. Inhale, lengthen the spine, flat back. Exhale, pull elbows to the sides of the room. Inhale, lengthen, flat back. Exhale, pull. Inhale, lengthen, flat back. Exhale, pull. Hold here for 5, 4, 3, 2, crow pose. Or Malasana wide-legged squat. Place your hands in front of your feet. Bend your elbows, bring your knees high up onto your triceps. You can play with maybe bringing 1 or 2 feet off of the mat. You can play with going into a tripod headstand from here, or you can find your way into that Malasana, feet to the outer edges of the mat, hands to heart center as you push the knees away with the elbows. Yes, take this where you want to take this. Yes. Okay, sorry, I'm so irritated. For 3, 2, and then you'll find your way back into that Malasana wide-legged squat, hands to heart center. Deep inhale through the nose, exhale, HA. Now slowly start to rise all the way up. Exhale, sit back down into that Malasana. Now lift your hips up halfway, hold here, lift the heels, and pulse the hips for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, star pose. Bring your feet together as you inhale. Exhale, sit down into your last chair of the class. Now lower the booty a little bit more. Lower the booty a little bit more and find your way into a boat pose. We already did some abs, but now we can do a tiny bit more, just a teensy-weensy bit. Deep inhale, breath in. Exhale to a low boat. Hover the feet and hover the shoulders. Now inhale, start to come all the way up. Exhale to a low boat. Inhale, come all the way up. Exhale to a low boat. Now hug the knees into the chest. And then bring the soles of the feet down. Good. Right leg goes over the left. Swing your right arm underneath the left, palms to touch, thumbs toward the face, like you're an eagle, but you're on the ground. Inhale, reach, lengthen, forward and back. Exhale, squeeze the elbows and knees together. Inhale, reach, lengthen. Exhale, 2. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, 3. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, 4. Inhale, reach. Exhale, 5. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, 6. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, 7. Inhale, reach. Exhale, 8. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, 9. One more, lengthen. Exhale, hold and pulse for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Switch sides. Left leg goes over. Left arm goes under. Deep inhale as you reach. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale, reach. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, 3. Inhale, reach. Exhale, 4. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, 5. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, 6. Inhale, reach. Exhale, 7. Inhale, reach. Exhale, 8. You've got this. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, 9. One more time. Exhale, pulse for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Relax. Feet towards the front of the room, hands towards the back of the room. Have a big lengthening, big stretch. And then just hug the knees into the chest. Bring the soles of the feet down to the mat. We'll just do one bridge or one wheel. So feet are down, feet are hip width distance. Start to root down through your heels. Exhale all the air and rise the hips up. Maybe interlace your hands beneath you as you squeeze the shoulder blades together. Lift the hips, root down through the heels. You can always go into that wheel pose, or you can stay exactly where you are. Take this where you want to take this. Find your fullest expression. 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly lower it down. Supta Baddha Konasana. Soles of the feet together, knees spread wide. One hand to belly, one hand to heart. Inhale to get a big breath in. Exhale, release. Inhale again. Exhale, release. Now come back together, knees back together. Hug the knees into a chest. And then find your way into a tabletop. Stacking the shoulders, stacking the hips. You can stay where you are, or you can also turn sideways on your mat. But what you're gonna do is you're gonna start to spread the knees wide. Start to turn the toes towards the outer edges of the mat and find your way down onto your forearms. Just finding frog pose. As you're finding that frog pose, make sure the hips are in line with the knees and the heels behind the knees are right in line. So you're creating two right angles with the legs. You can bring your forearms down to the mat. You can reach your hands towards the front of the room if you're super flexy. You can also place a pillow or a block underneath a chest. You just stay exactly where you are. Breathing here. Just a nice relaxing class, right? This pose begins the third time you want to come out of it. Focus on your breath. As slowly as you want to, you can start to come up. You'll find your way back into that tabletop. You'll stack the shoulders, stack the hips, and start to walk the hands in as you rise the chest up. Take your hands to your low back, or place your hands in your imaginary jean pockets. You can tuck the toes, or you can leave the toenails flat down onto the mat. Now start to push the hips forward, and then just let that head fall back. If you can start to see the back wall, maybe you start to grab for a heel or two. And you continue pushing the hips forward for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly start to find your way back into the tabletop. Tuck your toes, downward facing dog. Right leg goes up to the sky as you inhale. Exhale, half pigeon. Knee comes over to the right side of the mat, foot comes over to the left. Square your hips as you rise the chest up, and then lower down to your forearms or reach your hands straight in front of you. You can always place a block underneath your right hip, or you can always do this on your back in reclined pigeon, crossing that right heel over the left knee, interlacing your hands behind that left hamstring. So listening to your body, listening to your knees, keep your right foot slightly flexed. If you want to go into a variation, you can always go there. Otherwise, just have a few more breaths in and out through your nose. You walk your hands back in, you'll rise that chest up, tuck your left toes, send your right leg up to the sky for 3-legged dog as you inhale. Exhale back to a downward facing dog. Now left leg goes up to the sky, deep breath in. Exhale, half pigeon. Knee comes over to the left side of the mat, foot comes over to the right. Square your hips as you rise the chest up for the inhale, and then lower down to your forearms, or you can reach the hands straight in front of you. So your choice. You can always do this in a reclining pigeon, on your mat, on your back. And just focus on your breath. Go into a variation if you want to. Otherwise, you can stay exactly where you are. And then you'll walk your hands back in, rising that chest up, sending that left leg back behind you for a three-legged dog. Inhale, breath. Exhale to downward facing dog, knees down to the mat. Come all the way down onto your back. And start to hug the legs into the chest. Now send that left leg all the way down onto the mat. Interlace your hands below that right knee. Squeeze your knee up and towards your right armpit. Flex that foot. Feel that pinch sensation. And then exhale, supine twist. Knee comes over the body to the left. Right hand comes over to the right. Look over that palm and then just close your eyes. Keep your shoulders planted. And then slowly start to bring that knee back in. Hug the knee in. And then release that right leg long. Left leg comes up. Interlace below that left knee. Squeeze that knee up and towards the left armpit. Flex that foot. Feel that pinch sensation. And then exhale, supine twist. Knee comes over the body to the right. Left hand comes over to the left. Look over that palm and then just close the eyes. And your shoulders will stay planted. Now bring that left knee back in. Interlace below that left knee. Squeeze that knee up in towards the left armpit. And then extend both legs towards the front of the room. Hands towards the back of the room. Have a big lengthening through the fingertips, through the toes. And then hug your knees into your chest. Grab opposite elbows around the legs. Start to bring that forehead up to meet the knee. Squeeze yourself into one tiny little ball of contracted energy for a deep inhale breath. And then exhale, Shavasana. Letting the feet splay to the sides, hands to the sides, palms facing up. Eyes are closed. Mind is off. You just focus on that natural breath. And you find gratitude for your practice. And I find gratitude for you for still staying there, even though I don't remember what I was doing. But that's called being human, and we show up on our mat in all forms. And when we leave our mat, we feel lighter, no matter what happens on it. Yes? Mm-hmm. So you come back into that intention, back into that natural breath. And if you're still holding on to anything, let's let it go. One big breath in as a class, biggest breath in as you hold the top for the inhale. Exhale, HA. And you feel free to stay here as long as you'd like. And the light in me honors the light in you. Namaste.